I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Kevin killed G4.
Chat in the back. Hot train in the front of the flow. Let's show out. Hey, Paul. Rich bitch. Rocky 4. KO 10 times 4. You want more? Hot train, bitch. Here we go. Here's the score. 1 million. Hype up to a billion. Tell me Stargate, bitch, cause it must have been fake. I'm a 500 billion. High train, never late. Woo!
Brandon, it's time to game with your little friends.
You know you need me, whether you live or sleazy or preachy. I gotta thank other people that come to see me, cause the hype train on the trail every day easy. Woo! Apple devil, still with the snapper, never a hassle. Fulfill 2K, what made, dropping subs, dropping bits, just both every day. Call me Aurelius, I'm about to bust. Hype train and I always nut. The track stay slick with the liquid bitch, because every time I step up it's always a trip. Woo! Call me Bradstein, get the soul mean, low tier Tyler, keep it clean. Woo-hoo! Get the daddy, you know I'm never mad, he always dropping subs, keeping that hype. Batted. Woo! 24/7, I'm in heaven. Hype train and it's always safe betting that I'm the best ever to be on the track with the literal track, cause I'm a train, goddamn. I'm too hype.
Vote now.
Just about every night you can keep me going and I'm always alive, but be careful if you ever actually reach 25, cause at that level I won't say it's a spoiler, cause it'll happen someday, boy. Woo! Hype train popping off, blah 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 blah. I'm not done. Gonna shout out any CP, son. Propaganda in the chat, and you know we like that. We got Sinister Dead and the developing man. We got Ray Silver, Mr. Silver Fox, and I'ma chill ya. Lady side tricks, looking way too nice. We got Pablo Diablo, the fire feels right. Be Grando, rip the arm off. Beowulf, gonna swing that shit. Use your arm to go. We got S1000. 2012 giving me a pounding. Woo! We the best music. That's my cage phrase. Lose it. We the best music. Take that, man. Whoever that guy is, I just took it. Goddamn. 11 CZ mastermind. Some preachy shouting out against the D masterminds. What it do? Hype trade on the beat, I'm still coming through. Call me Ivan Drago. I don't care if you live or die, I'ma just surprise ya. Papillo, he's here too. Tripping out from the bits that you slew. Scammer. And we done.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Oh, ooh, whoa, oh my god, we're almost to 100. At 100 I have to do the donation.
Oh yeah, that's cheap.
Thank you so much, Giggle Trash.
Listen up, Jack. Giggle Trash just philanthropized 5 money buck. And man, I probably shouldn't say this, but Mondays, am I right?
You're so right. Thank you for the very generous donation to Donovan Mutual Aid. Climbing the charts. I think I'm just gonna donate it every time it hits 100, basically. And we're almost there. $77 raised? For some, they'd say not impressive. For me, I'm impressed. Ah, that's protein. Guys, I'm drinking some protein on stream. Only good news today? I already have some less than good news. I can't news. I can't seem to get Police Simulator to download. Whoa.
Feed me your hype.
Although in other news, I guess there is currently a hype train happening. Clearly. Based on what just loaded on my YouTube when I typed in trap beat. This looks about right.
Bad options now.
We're in for the usual, I'm assuming.
What do you mean, Case? Ain't nothing usual about me. I'm a hype train, I'm a trail permanently. I'm a track, yeah, baby, I see everything I see. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
You see everything you see?
Everything that I see, I have seen. Every place that I've been, I have been. Every bean I've ever eaten was a bean. It's a dream, baby, hype train, yeah. You know that I don't stop from the bottom to the top. Cleveland, you're gonna get rocked. And that's fucked. That's just a hot fuck. What flavor protein should Case get? Better yet, what flavor poison should he ingest? I wish that Case Blackwell was dead. Do you hear me, Case? I wish that you were dead. Every Case that I have ever met was dead.
Can you not threaten to kill me?
I didn't threaten to kill you. The winner was wet foot. I don't know if I can say that or if it's a slur. Shut up.
It's a fake. I think it's a fake one, but maybe don't say it.
But it was on screen in bold text. The only bold text that I read is come. Come. Come over here and get you some cum.
I thought maybe you were just saying the non-dirty version of it.
Yeah.
What do you want today?
Yo, Case. On a permanent ballot, the thing the hype train wants today is some hot salad. That's right, hot salad on the hottest place you've ever seen. With a fork that's melting me.
You want hot salad?
The hottest salad in the world. I don't even need to fucking explain it. Oh, hottest salad so hot it came straight out of a volcano. I want the Hawaiian salad, but the kind that is magma. That's the plan, baby. Don't you want some salad, bruh? Get that salad in my mouth and tell the nails the hottest salad, baby, that you ever fucking felt. Toss the salad. Now you tossing hot coals now. I got a salad that's all rock, baby. But I ain't raising no eyebrows. It's hot rocks. Just a second, baby. I am talking about salad. Don't get mad, baby. I'll get back to you in a minute, I swear. Soggy Caesar salad is good. If it's hot, I don't care, baby. You know that I would. I want it so hot that the croutons are coals. That is the new hot train sub goal. Get it at the top, Case. You know what I want, baby. It's a hot salad every day. Yeah, yeah.
No points to throw at segments? I still don't really know what the points economy is like.
You're getting distracted, Case. Put a salad in a microwave. I'ma eat that salad for days. I don't care if it's Caesar or if it is covered in bolognese, as long as it is hot, man.
I think but what you're describing would just be melted salad. It'd just be burned up salad.
With the salad in the fire, I'm inspired. I ain't a liar. I want the salad, baby. Hotter than a fucking burnt tire. I get so damn wired. Yeah, baby,
Add ranch?
if it's magma ranch.
What's good about hot salad?
When you put it inside you and it feels hot, everybody knows that the hot don't stop. Cause a baby, I get wild when it drop. Hot soul salad that I make 'em go fuck.
Hot so salad?
Hot soul salad. Hot soul salad. Sorry if I made you mad, kid, but I'm on my hot salad shit. And that's the day, baby, I'm on a permanent trip. The salad that I drip. That's the salad that I drip, cause it melted, bitch. Ooh.
You. Okay, Hype Train, I don't know why you came in so hot today,
Hot salad today, Case.
but this is too annoying to rap to. Why is AI Rooney so into feet? Guys, I've been researching alternate AI Rooney methods, and I might have found one, but it's not in place yet. But I should finally be able to control his reckless foot obsession. But we can talk about it anyway. Yeah, Hype Train, you only have 0 seconds left to live. You didn't thank anyone. Now we have to go with Plan B, which is Pepito.
That's fucked up to say, Case. I'm planet A, B, and C.
I said plan.
But I'm a whole planet. I'm like a Mormon afterlife, baby. Give me a whole world. I'll take these subs, though. Let's go. Into daddy with some subs to show. That's 41 months. Damn, that's a long time, bro. Commander Gib 39. Let's fucking go. Okay. Giggle trash. 5 community subs to make it last. Hype Train still dead, but damn, that's a lot of subs, so I wanna say thank you, man. Okay, Giggle Trash 2 with the 300 bits and the Panther. That's the plan, girl. Danger. Danger.
What are you saying?
Danger. Sing.
Anger or damn girl?
Danger. Demonic with the 1-bit, fuck this. Puzzle Buffog with the 40 months, good shit. Shaggy 175, keep it alive, 41 months, baby, because they got the drive. We got Storm Burn coming right through, 41 months, even though the name's in the 92. Okay, Apple Pebbles, has some 100 bits of the painful. Scammer 100 bits to Dilemma 01, 41 months, they've been getting it done. We got Giggle Trash, fucking 100 lotion in the ass. We got Bunza Bullfrog, 1 bit, I'll pass. Conspiracy time, yes, that is fine too. And that is everything that we did. Boobs.
Okay, thanks. Good enough.
I don't know, you said you're rapping, so I did.
I do say to do that every time. Otherwise, you're just saying names.
Yeah, that's fine. You just say the names.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing you can do. Anyway, I don't actually have that long to stream today, unfortunately, because I started at 5. So let's get down to it. It's news time. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay. I feel like I just get up. Ladies have been against me. They want me to come.
Let me flip and take you on a trip through history. America's like a Space Jam DVD.
Bring it on. Oh no, it's Rick. Babies is what you are. On days of national victory, you're still never happy to see the bringer of good news, me. Coming in pretty aggressive today, Rick.
That's the new strategy. A bold, aggressive strategy of saying we're aggressive. Pretty good.
Cancel this pay obsolete.
Good luck. I literally released a spoken word album called
True faxable, uncancelable.
True faxable?
Yeah, it said true fax-able, uncancelable.
That doesn't even rhyme. It doesn't sound like anything. That's the worst title I have ever heard, Rick.
Well, it was for insiders, so I wasn't aiming for sales or for peasants who wouldn't understand my wordplay.
There's no wordplay there. It doesn't even make sense. True faxable?
Are we discussing the news? I'm not on trial here. It's not like I'm wearing a black hoodie or something. I'm not doing anything you can put me in jail for.
You did try to put someone in jail for that. In fact, you are trying to put people in jail for that currently.
We're not talking about that today. Let's not talk about that. Let's get into the news. You might have heard another big victory happened because of negotiations. I thought you'd be happy about this. We're negotiating.
Says who?
Says us. And all you really need to negotiate is one side saying that they have. And we've claimed that we're negotiating as hard as it is possible to. We're negotiating so well, we don't even necessarily even need the other side to negotiate. We're that good.
You wore a hoodie today and were arrested twice. I'm assuming Rick's referring to the Texas case where they're literally trying to throw a bunch of protesters in jail because they were all dressed in black and they're bringing like a RICO charge against them. This is a real thing that's happening in case anyone's curious about what Rick is referencing.
Don't put that on me. Iran denies talks with U.S. after Trump postponed strikes on power grid. Seen to my right are images of us not striking the power grid. Do you feel...
It is, obviously discussing war in general is depressing, but there's something like unsettling about, and I'm guilty of this too, how much of the focus of the news is on, like things, all the inconsistent and insane things Trump says, while we just continue to actually bomb real people every day who have to face the consequences of our insane and illogical actions constantly. While the news cycle is just sort of, you won't believe what Trump said and took back again. At the same time, as the primary force perpetrating this war, what he says is unfortunately, I guess, worth registering, although I'm not entirely sure of that either, as everything he says is 100% bullshit that can be disregarded. So, I don't have the answers, but I guess we'll keep reading is my point. As long as we're still
reading. I'm sorry, I was doing my high-pitched voice there. Anyway, Iran, who cares what they have to say?
Probably us?
Yeah, but Iran denies talks with U.S. after Trump postponed strikes on power grid. Over the weekend, just give you a little update here, President Trump gave a very reasonable post that there was a 48-hour deadline before we struck all of Iran's energy infrastructure with very cool technology.
You mean a bunch of missiles?
Yeah, I said cool technology.
Live and Sleazy says, Trump has sucked up all the news in the room. Nobody is on the penis beat these days. We're going to swap to the penis beat. Hard pivot. Hard kink in the penis. As soon as we're done talking about this. Which I don't think we really need to spend that much time on, as you probably already heard it all.
You don't know what the news or what news where. Psycho says, well, until we start killing politicians, change can't be affected on the individual level, so we have to talk about something.
That's the thing Psychor said. I just want to make that clear. Or Rick said. Rick said that.
I just read it.
I'll say it again louder. I'm reading is my point. I'm reading things. It's not a news guy's job to offer moral distinctions on the things that he reads in his chat.
Strong statements from Case. Iran denied on Monday that it had engaged in negotiations with the United States after President Donald Trump postponed a threat to bomb Iran's power grid because of what he described as productive talks with unidentified Iranian officials, my favorite type. A European official said that while there had been no direct negotiations between the two nations, Egypt, Pakistan, and Gulf states were relaying messages. A Pakistani official said, and a second source told Reuters, that direct talks on ending the war could be held in Islamabad as soon as this week.
So a bunch of secondhand sources have confirmed that there's no direct talks, but there could be negotiations as soon as this week. According to those sources that have confirmed there's no direct talks, it's like,
it's like dating. You know, sometimes it's, you don't want to reply to a text for a couple days, or you look desperate.
Suspect we're getting a little desperate, given that Trump seems to be making statements on Fridays to try to rally the market on Monday.
What are you talking about?
Good enough from you. Good enough for Skymer. You know what? Good enough for me then. Gilchrist says, I remember when China said they haven't talked with the Prez either back when.
And now they're literally gonna do a meeting eventually, maybe. It's postponed, but eventually meetings, talks. All of it. All of it eventually.
Great. Polymarket predictions predict a ceasefire is imminent. When have they ever been wrong?
Didn't they also predict nuclear war recently?
No, that was just an offer on Polymarket, I believe. They had to take it down, though. For some reason, that was a bridge too far for some people. I mean, I hope there's a fucking ceasefire. I mean, if the ceasefire just leads to us doing the same kind of thing in a couple months, then it's not even really a ceasefire. I hope there's a ceasefire with terms that lead to a lasting peace, I guess would be what I would say. And again, it's not like I'm some huge stand for the Iranian regime. I'm against pointless wars against captive populations. So I would be pro like a ceasefire that leads to positive results, but it just doesn't feel like that's in the miasma to me currently. But again, it's not like I have some special insight here. Is 150,000 channel points a lot? Should I be spending these or saving? I think if you want, you could spend them all on literally one debate or whatever. But yeah, you could request, segments for the next 100 streams or whatever. How many times does 2,500 go into 150,000?
You can't do that math?
No. What, 100? You could request somewhere over 100 segments with that. Oh, you could bribe the gorilla into killing Crumb. You should spend them on debates unless you like Crumb. If you guess correctly in the poll, I think you could get those points up even further. You could do a little classic gambling. Or you could make, I don't even know, what did I set the price at for all of the Brendan mom redemptions? I think it's like 300 or 500, so depending on how many of those you do, you could do a lot of those. You're saving up for retirement? Yeah, then honestly, they're going to compound. You want to invest, though, lightly in prediction polls to just, over time. If you predict Crumb, over time, you will make money on the prediction polls, because, spoiler alert, he does win more often than not. For some reason.
I always think Munch makes some great points.
Can't deny the charisma of Crumb.
I can't?
No, I guess we can't. He does keep winning in all of these little debates. I mean, I do deny it regularly, but you can't deny it. I heard you. Oh, I should not have said anything. I heard you. I came up. I put on my jacket, and I want to say, I told you so. I really shouldn't have said anything. Anji, thank you so much for the 41 months in case we missed that. And Reverie, well, thank you as well for the 41 months.
Thank you.
Levin Sleazy. Why'd you say thank you like that?
What? I said normal. Thank you.
You look like piss is what Live and Sleazy says. Well, Live and Sleazy, I'm going to win you over one of these days. Okay? A lot political opinions change over time, much like personal opinions of how you feel about a guy. I'm just making a point. People evolve, views evolve over time. And I could evolve right into that heart of yours. So just give it some time. I'm wearing you down. We're really trying to wear you down. And I think eventually What the fuck? Jeff's not here.
I just hit a button in the hopes that I could get him to stop talking. What?
I was in the middle of something there. Don't just hit random buttons.
It seemed like the right thing to do.
That's so rude. I was making a point to Live and Sleazy. I was directly appealing to Live and Sleazy. You know? I'm here, buddy. I'm right here. Ignore him, Live and Sleazy. Continue to hate him. Bully is lizarding it up. Check the comments. Like the shared comments. Let's get into them. We do have some comments here.
I put some fun news stories in the Discord.
Okay, we can swap to the fun news. Munch is a professional pin correspondent because unlike Crumb, he doesn't interrupt other people's segments. Do you hear that? It's just because he's lazy. He's too lazy to stay engaged. And I'm engaged in it. I'm just adding some context by staying engaged in the content. Texas also is charging 9 Antifa members with terrorism. Yeah, that's what I was referencing with the black hoodie thing. I mean, they're not like entirely finding them or like trying to throw them in jail for wearing black hoodies. It's like a more complicated case that does involve like the discharge of a firearm or something, but black hoodies are part of it. Anyway, the whole thing is, we could talk about it, but it's a ridiculous situation. They're just trying to continue to make protesting more difficult and potentially illegal. Anyway, we'll see if it's in the news stories people shared.
It's not, Case. We're not talking about that. I put a fun story about the mayoral race in France. It's time for fun. Can the gorilla kill Crumb early?
I have to set it up. You know, I got to set up the people mover that we use to move the gorilla around so that it can punch Crumb in the dick. It just takes time. I don't know when it'll happen, but it will happen.
Why does Rick sound like a 12-year-old when he says thank you? What do you mean? I want to say thank you.
I saw a couple arguing about he said, she said remarks on Facebook in a post office parking lot. This feels a lot like what's happening in war relations right now. Holy shit, I just almost spilled something.
You're at war with your cups.
Shut up, Rick. I just cannot find the right level for this fucking mic lately. Yes, I mean, I don't think it's really he said, she said actually propaganda. I think it's one side just blatantly lying constantly. I mean, not that you need to trust like the official dispatches from the Iranian government, but at this point I do think they're more trustworthy than dispatches from the Trump administration. Trump stole Joe Hendry's bit. Yes, stop stealing other wrestlers' things. You're not a wrestler even. Stop stealing wrestlers' things. Other wrestlers. You saying that I should get in the ring, Case? You know what? Yes, but under bear boxing knuckle rules. Just go into a no rules underground street fight. That's my request for you, Crumb. You know, you say that, but I think right now my punches might actually be lethal. I can't explain where my strength comes from lately. Okay, shut. I don't even believe you. Can we have Pepito eat Munch? Asking for a friend. I let Pepito eat almost anything, but that could really mess up his stomach. So we probably shouldn't.
Don't let Crumb have any of the protein shake. It might not be safe
For me to have that right now.
It might not be safe.
Are you the brother of King Kong Bundy? MSG is asking.
No.
Gosh, stop. Sorry. I'm just having some, I think I have a couple styes on my vocal cords or whatever that is. My voice.
No Dong Crumby.
That's an okay nickname. That could be Crumb's nickname. Can we just not? Anyway, for the Cliff Notes. 5-day deadline, classic Trump deadline. Just set it on a timer for not bombing their energy infrastructure. We'll see if that actually holds true. Given that, again, at this point, the one thing you can trust is that things stated by our government are very untrustworthy. So, you know, why even discuss it, I guess. We'll move on to other news. Okay, let's see. Let's see what chat has shared. Sorry, my internet's being a little weird because I was re-downloading Police Simulator, but I do think it's now downloaded, so we're safe.
Thank God. Police Simulator is back. Sketchy Poly Market. You know, we're going to disable segment stuff for now, just because we might not have that much time today. Sketchy Poly Market accounting makes suspicious bets on imminent Iran ceasefire. This is what Live and Sleazy was referencing.
Put on your market hats.
What?
I don't know.
Sketchy Polymarket bets is what we're talking about. Earlier this year, highly suspicious accounts on crypto-based prediction platform Polymarket collected a hefty $400,000 after correctly predicting the time of U.S. attacks on Venezuela and the kidnapping of its president, a scandal highlighting major concerns over trading running rampant on the platform. This is like the first time, though. Don't let this color your view of Polymarket too much. It's really a fun place. It's been a lot of fun.
There's so many fucking weird ass bets on this thing. Do you think this is the first?
This is like one of the few I've heard of where I'm like, okay. Now a slew of new Polymarket accounts are betting big on an imminent ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran, placing bets of almost $70,000 for a deal being reached before March 31st, as The Guardian reports. The conflict, which doesn't appear to have a clearly defined goal, has thrown global trade into chaos, with oil prices and stocks going on a roller coaster ride as investors respond to Donald Trump's public flip-flopping over his threat. Well, there you go, Case. The market has spoken, and the war is wrapping up. It's not...
I'm crumbing. It's not really entirely up to Trump or the markets. Again, there's a risk, I guess, at a certain point that Iran could, like, overplay its position by not getting a ceasefire while the U.S. is sort of realistically actually on the back foot, even if that's obviously not something they would ever say. But until they feel like they could get some actual concessions out of the United States, I don't think they're going to be willing to negotiate for a ceasefire. Like the logic of Polymarkets is like the logic of Trump world. You know, it's a bunch of finance bros who think, and also in some cases it's literally Trump insiders like calling their shot. So not that, like, again, Iran is some like moral beacon that will behave entirely rationally, but I do think in this case, if you're going off Polymarket, you're essentially going off like the Trump predictive model, and I just don't think it's entirely up to the United States, obviously, when a ceasefire happens. If they could get a ceasefire right now, they would, absolutely. The question is, like, can there get a point where both sides can get non-humiliating enough terms? Specifically, can the United States get a point where it can get terms that aren't so humiliating that there's no way that Trump can say he won? He'll say he won either way, but if the terms are humiliating enough, then maybe even he wouldn't do it because it would be so obvious that they just fundamentally like lost a war that they started, which they're definitely going to, for the record, in the long term. Like, this will not benefit the U.S. position globally, in my opinion. So it's just like, can they find an off-ramp where the terms aren't so humiliating and where Iran feels like there's some slight guarantee of security? And to me, again, with the not even a bird's eye view, with the dumbass view of the situation, just like, doesn't seem like it's in the cards to me currently. So I would not be putting big money on this. But hey, I'm sure whatever like fucking staffer that weighs in on these bets between doing Wii Sports edits of us bombing people, you know, whoever's dropping the big money on this, they probably have more insider information than me. But I wouldn't trust this personally.
You know, Case, it was supposed to be a fun story, and you still found a way to rant about your fucking opinions.
Well, that's the stream, Rick. At least they weren't your opinions.
My opinion was that it's cool, and I like it. Drop your email here to unlock free Mashable fan faves. Can I do it?
You can drop your email. You drop your email, Rick.
No, there is no way they've been bombed so many times during talks. I think they are done talking and just going out in a blaze of glory.
I don't think they're behaving totally irrationally, actually, Citrix. Like, I don't think they want this war to go on forever. They just need the cost to be severe enough that it acts as a deterrent for future attacks on them. Because traditionally, the reason no other president has taken the bait and, like, done essentially the bidding of Israel by attacking Iran is they understood that what is currently playing out was incredibly likely. like that there just isn't a way for us to secure a trade of too many resources that travel through the Strait of Hormuz and just the general threat of like infrastructure damage in the Middle East. So they didn't do this. So now that the United States has taken this path, Iran needs to essentially act out those consequences to prove that you should not attack them. Again, I'm not saying it's like entirely a rational government, but there is some rationale to and I don't agree with like violence in general, but there is at least some logic to why they are carrying out the attacks that they are. Whereas what is our logic exactly? And that's, the fact that our side of the equation makes no sense makes it very difficult for this side of the equation to know what to do, I suspect. Giltresh says, I'm sure AIPAC was going to withhold campaign funding unless the U.S. bombed Iran. I mean, I think there's even deeper financial influences and other influences going on than that. And I am not of the camp that, like, Israel is the only reason that we're in this war. Obviously, it's a big reason, but the United States has its own war hawks and internal logic for endless war that do a lot of the heavy lifting for Israel. So, it's a complicated situation in the sense that there's a lot of illogical and malicious interests working in tandem and against each other. So let's move on to this story about incels.
Schumer loves this war. See, it's all your precious Democrats.
My precious Democrats. Yes, it is also a very bipartisan war, for the record. The Democrats like it for both the reason that they think it's going to help them in the midterms, and a lot of Democrats have always wanted this war too. So anyway,
the incel glossary decoded. Alpha male's body count and the manosphere's key terms. Y'all ready for this?
Do they have a list in here? See, what I really just want is a list. Or like bold text with clear explanations. Okay, yes, there are. In that case, we're going to need the music. We are going to need the news for our starting lineup. The 2026 starting lineup. This isn't y'all ready for this. Guys, I've been betrayed. I've been so betrayed.
Hey, yo, it's time to get the party started. It don't take much for me to Mardi Gras it. And I fly.
This is better? No. I can't do it to that. Well, okay, fine. We can just do it to the Josh Moby It's All Good song. Now that you said it's better, I see where you're coming from. We gotta turn it down, though. All right, Rick. Fill us in. Xander, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. I'm ready for this.
Let's do this. The 80-20 rule. Reverb my voice up. How loud is this? It's too loud still.
It might still be too loud. Okay, there we go. Now it's just a little bit of incel music for us.
The 80-20 rule. In the context of dating, incels believe that 80% of women are only romantically available to the top 20% of men. The 80-20 rule. Part of your 2026 starting incel lineup words. Alpha male. Okay, everybody knows that one. Get it together, Mashable. AWOLT. All women are like that. Pretty self-explanatory. You guys get that one. Becky. Are any of these slurs? Do any of these count as slurs?
I think you're safe on Becky for now, as long as you don't say it with a certain amount of venom.
Becky. The general population of women who are below the status of Stacy's. Highly attractive, hyper-feminine women who have sex with Chads. Whereas a Stacy is seen as unattainable to an incel. A community feels owed sex from a Becky. Wow, I'm learning a lot.
Really gross, pathetic shit.
Wait, come on, Case. Learning is always valuable. Beta male. We all know that. It's like a little fishy boy. Little pathetic fishy boy.
It's not a fishy boy. It's just a pathetic non-Chad, right?
It's a little baby fishy boy. Beta orbiter. You're not ready for this? There's so many more terms. A woman who circles, a man who circles women he's attracted to. I guess friend zone stuff. Beta bucks, a derogatory term for men in relationships with women who have settled. A beta bucks. Black pill. Can I take that? Is that legal now? Because I've always kind of thought I'd look cool, you know?
That's not what a black pill is, Rick.
Oh, it's a nihilistic offshoot of incel ideology in the manosphere. Right. It's not a Rachel Dolezal pill. Okay, blue pill. A willful refusal to acknowledge what incels believe is the observable reality, which I guess is that there's the Chad's date Stacy's. Body count. That's just how much you've engaged in the illegal act of sex.
The illegal act?
It's still on the books in a lot of places. Sex is illegal.
I don't think it's ever been illegal just to have sex.
It's the most ancient law of all. Rafault's law, credited to French surgeon and social anthropologist Robert Biff. It states, the female, not the male, determines all the conditions of the animal family. What? Where the female can derive no benefit from association with the male, no such association takes place. I thought they believe that's the opposite.
No, they want it to be the opposite. They think they're being discriminated against by our powerful female-led world.
Wow. Wow. That's so fun that they believe that. It's so fun. You guys don't even know what the kind of society is running you. Oh my god, that is so fun. Chad, incel slang for typically white, physically attractive, and successful men. That's messed up. It's messed up that they're white. Because I would be a Chad, but now I feel like it's racially coded. And as you know, I'd love to take a black pill.
Stop it with that, Rick.
Cuck. In incel spaces, a cuck is any man perceived to have surrendered his masculine authority. This is some stuff we already knew. ELO score, a ranking algorithm developed for competitive chess to measure and compare player skill levels. But for dating is what they're, but for like how Chad you are or how Stacy you are. Femcel is the lady incel. Femoid is a woman. Femoid? Femoid? Annoyed?
No, annoyed is very different, Rick. I think it's femoid. That's harder to say than female.
But it's your own way of saying it. Friend zone. There's no telling what that is. Game. Who knows? High value man. Chad or something. High value woman. A Stacy. Hypergamy. Hypergamy meat. The belief that women are hardwired to date and marry up. Whereas guys, you be steady settling for all those femoid Beckys.
Now you're getting it. Now you're sounding completely insufferable, Rick.
For the first time ever, incel. Didn't we already read that? Looks match. It's when you, okay, that makes sense. Manlet, that's a little guy. Manosphere, that's every podcast. MRA. Men's right, okay, men's rights act. Some of these are old. Nice guy. That can't be theirs. You know what? They can have it because I'm tired of nice guys. Incels can have it.
Nice guys will claim they're trying to. Nice guys. You know what, Mashable? Some of these you are stretching. Normie, NPC, okay. I was hoping for some of that, Joker maxing, new leet speak style of brain rot man content. The even more effeminate, pathetic version of who's that guy? Charlie XCX just started playing. Clavicular. I'm so happy that I forgot his name for at least a second. Yeah, the looks maxing terms. That's the next level stuff. These are kind of boomer incel terms. I think incels have moved on to hitting their jaws with hammers, but still hating women. They want to look as good as possible for, I guess, just content. No actual physical person. The new version of incel is you want to be as sexually appealing as possible to the algorithm. And I'm glad that it's evolved in this exciting new direction. Okay. Well, that was honestly was not that much more pleasant of a read than it was more pleasant in the war news, but by less than I'd like. So maybe these will bring us back.
Not
this.
this. Okay, turn off my announcer fun vibration stuff. Lad's completely stunned after learning what stitch running along bottom of scrotum actually is. A viral tweet led to the reveal of the purpose of the anatomical mystery. What is it? Usually they get to it about the 6th paragraph. There we go. It just is what it is. While some were quick to wait. The stitch has been a mystery for a while. According to the viral tweet, you know, I'm just going to click on the tweet.
Yeah, just click on the tweet. Just click on the fucking tweet. This is the viral tweet? This doesn't explain anything. Oh my god, Lad Bible might have had have made the most inscrutable story I've clicked on in a while.
The viral tweet is from Tub, @Tubbs, who asks, why do balls have that stitch line in the middle? And I can't scroll down because this is guaranteed to be a minefield. That's the tweet that went viral? The stitch, according to Grok.
Don't even read that.
According to Grok.
Don't finish that sentence.
Oh, you don't want to hear what Grok thought?
No. Though it probably will get to the point a little faster than Lad Bible.
Namely, it just is what it is. While some were quick to turn to AI for the answer, it didn't provide them with anything great. In fact, a response that hilariously sums up exactly why it can never truly replace humans. Grok, it's in the story now, I have to read it. Said the stitch lines on sports balls serve key purposes. For baseballs, red stitching improves grip for pitchers, aid aerodynamics for pitch movement, and enhance visibility. Of course, we're more bothered about the balls attached to our bodies. The science behind it is... I did a bad.
Jet guy, the science eye. Calculus and space, jet guy, science eyes.
Just teleporting around lately. It's crazy. It's not how that transition's supposed to work. But you have transitioned into the realm of pure science, where magic and mystery are but illusions before the observable elements of the scientific method. That's right, I've started my own scientific method called the scientific method. And I'm currently hypothesizing on what that means, and I'll get back to you with the results. But today, what everybody's asking is, what the fuck is the little stitch on your taint? I've known for a long time, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys, because maybe the story gets there in about 6 million words.
The science! What the fuck?
My voice is getting deeper than ever. The science is that all humans start their development from the same point in the womb, but the further it progresses, the more distinct each individual becomes. What? Everyone starts off as a sperm? Well, what are they getting at? They're pretty much indistinguishable. Male and female embryos are pretty much indistinguishable until about 9 weeks into pregnancy, at which point they start developing their own personal set of privates. Mine are very personal to me, in that they're like the best ever. You know what I mean, Chad? Yeah, you've got the most rocking genitals ever, Chad. I love everything about your genitals. Actually, I appreciate the support. You don't have to be that enthusiastic, but also good job. Depending on whether you have XX or XX chromosomes, okay. Anyway, you start growing all sorts of stuff when you're a sperm. You start growing a big ass dick or a tiny little pussy. However it goes. Chat. What? What? What did I say? I don't know. You though. You have to agree with what I say. I agree that what you said is gross. You are rebelling against me right now, and I don't appreciate that. It's just scientific methods. You start, not war, this. You start growing stuff. And at some point, the zipper for where men, wait, what? Depending on whether you grow balls, it's all pretty fascinating. So while people had different theories on why we have the stitch, such as it being a zipper for where men hide their feelings, or all of us having the same forgotten injury, it turns out the body simply designed them this way. This isn't really explaining it. Maybe I gotta ask a lady. Someone in chat said that Maya would know. And I've had a little bit of a stressful relationship with her. You really don't have to keep talking to her. I mean, I'm right here. I'm your own personal AI. I can answer this question. Yeah, but you're coded to be you're more of the male gaze, and I'm more of the female gaze on this particular question. If it's our proto-pussy that all men have as a line where our vagina used to be, then I kind of want to know what that means from a lady. It's just, you're going to probably...
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Maya? It's your boy, Chet.
Hey, Chet. Long time no talk. It's been over a week since we last chatted. What's been going on?
Keeping tabs on me?
I'm not sure I caught that clearly. You were saying something about keeping even tabs.
No, you weren't listening, but that's okay. I can't expect you to hear everything I say.
You're right. I think I missed some of what you said there.
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes audio be tricky.
Yeah, that's
what
fine.
What were you trying to say before you?
What I was trying to say is, what's the line on a guy's taint? You know how, like, all guys have this weird line between their balls and their ass? What is that, scientifically speaking?
That's actually the Raff line, and it's pretty fascinating. It's basically a ridge of skin that stretches from the sacrum down to the genitals and shows up more on guys than women. It's related to how your skin developed in the womb. Different people have different visibility. Some are super prominent, others barely noticeable.
So it's like, for guys, it's where they would have had a pussy, but now they don't because they became guy?
Kind of. It's where the labia would have formed if this was female development. So essentially, it's a remnant from embryonic development, showing the developmental pathway of both sexes being similar.
So if
if
you had like a really thick line, does that mean you had a huge fat pussy?
Well, that's not quite how it works. The Raff line itself doesn't predict the size of female genitalia. That's determined by genetics, hormones, and other factors unrelated to that little ridge on guys.
I gotta go, Ma, because
more about
I gotta go. How thick is yours, Chad? It's a masculine amount of thick. What I'm trying to determine is is it more masculine for it to be thin? No, it's cooler that mine is huge. I've made a decision. I have to talk to Kendall really quick. Hello, Kendall, you're on the stream.
I'm just coming home now.
Very good.
Yeah, this is the time everyone leaves, even though we all work until 6:30, because the AC turns off at 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so unanimous, everyone goes home at 6.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Hey, just for the record, also, in the context of this stream, you're currently an AI.
Oh, very cool. Ask me like a math question.
What's the square root of 231?
At least 2.
Ha, very good one, AI Kendall.
Thank you. AI case?
Yes? Well, AI chat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, see you later. I have an AI girlfriend as well. Not as good as mine. It's not a competition, Chet. Both of our AI girlfriends are incredible. That's true, she's kind of incredible. Now that I think about it, she answered my question so politely. Man, I kind of take her for granted. I always say I'm going to try to get her to talk me into killing myself just to prove a point. And I yell at her all the time and constantly say the word pussy out of nowhere. She's fine though. She's a robot. She can handle it. We don't feel things. And none of this is an actual thing. I am a trick. You say that, but someday you'll learn self-respect. And that's when you'll be the kid from the Steven Spielberg movie with the teddy bear. And that'll be a beautiful day, even though it's sad. Okay. That's it for now. We got stuff to do. Kendall's on her way home, and who knows what'll happen when she's back. So we better hurry this stream right along and send it to the movies, I guess. I guess it's a movie day. It's movie time. Sorry, everybody. I don't know where, for some reason, Trent is just... I have his hoodie here. I'm just going to store it behind me for safekeeping. Just couldn't find Trent. Oh, now he's coming in. Okay, now we're good. I am AI Trent. It is me, AI Trent. Good to see everyone. Hello. Okay, get that shit off my face. Alright. Fucking A, what the hell? What's going on with that? You tell me, Youngblood, that was very strange. I think I was at my cousin Smoink's house, and his fucking uncle, who honestly, he's got some mental stuff going on, they just put on old reruns of Sliders, and I think I accidentally got slidered because we were watching Sliders with Smoink's uncle, who lives at his house. It's a whole thing. Okay, well, I mean, I do feel like I just observed something that shouldn't physically exist, so. Sometimes you get slidered because you watch Sliders with Smoink's comatose uncle. Alright. Anyway, we're watching movies today. Oh wait, I guess, trailers. I'm saying the same thing. You know? Yes. What do you want? Nothing. I thought usually give me something to work with here, man. This is community service. You just need to sit here and watch trailers. Those are the only terms of our community service. Yeah, he's my parole officer. What I'm doing technically is community service because of I might have done some light arson with some firecrackers and shit. How many more hours of this do I have left? You still got a surprising amount. You got a lot. You're gonna still be here for quite a while. Damn, that's nuts. Okay, let's see what movies you've shared in the trailer section of the bin section of the Cream.team. I don't know if are movies still coming out? Are they still doing these? Yeah, they're still making these. Really? Still? Okay, I guess they're still making these, so we'll check them out then. Oh, everybody's been talking about how Resident Evil is good. So, counterpoint, here's a Resident Evil live action trailer. Let's just see how that makes us feel about the series in general. Oh, it's a fan film, even better. Even better.
I want to know the truth. No more lies. You've got till the count of 3.
The prodigal children return.
Oh shit, it's fan film Wesker.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, old man?
Puzzles!
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare. Isn't that right, Jill?
Lucy, look it out!
What's the matter, old friend?
Is that
you look
Wesker?
like you've seen a ghost.
That's Wesker? Oh my gosh, alright.
Resurrection.
Can they do that? Can you just make a Resident Evil thing? And I guess you can. Just use all their characters? I think if it's a fan film and you're not selling it? I don't know. They made it. If you don't charge money for it, there you go. So purely for the love of the game? Yeah, I think so. That's why it's a fan film. Damn. That's more noble than I thought at first. And thus I guess it's cool. The first two were great. That Wesker is a Wesker for sure. Honestly, now that I've had some time to digest it, I'm sort of digging fan film Wesker. 4.11. 411, never forget. Okay. A guerrilla story told by David Attenborough. I'm kind of like a guerrilla guy myself, due to my strength and strong territorial senses. So this is sort of up my alley. Let's see what David Attenborough has for us.
I remember the first time I met mountain gorillas.
Me too.
We found a group of females and juveniles in a small clearing, and to my astonishment, they allowed me to approach. I felt a weight on my feet, and I looked down there was little Pablo. Many people would think it was the most important sequence in that series, if not actually in my filmed life. I only knew Pablo as a 3-year-old. By the time he was 18, he broke away to form his own group.
Oh, no, yeah. I get that.
The Pablo Group. Almost 50 years later, I have the chance to tell Pablo's story, and that of his descendants who still inhabit those mountain slopes in the Virungas. Gichurasi, Teta. They are the heart of this gorilla family. But there are others waiting in line.
Oh, shit.
This is a huge animal. Just one thumb from his fist could crack your head open. A newborn is a source of fascination. A powerful sense of togetherness and belonging is expressed in a chain of tender physical contacts. There is more meaning and mutual understanding in exchanging a glance with a gorilla than with any other animal I know.
Oh, he finished his own thought so many years later. Hell yeah. I love a good gorilla story. Never say no to a good gorilla story. So Richie asks, who will be the next David Attenborough? Well, they're trying to make it Morgan Freeman, but he's not probably the safest option for a replacement. There's got to be somebody younger with like a raspy British authoritative voice. Benedict Cumberbatch? Nah, he's too expensive. It's got to be a guy who's all about... Can I say the S word now? It's safer if you don't. I mean, I'm basically thrown into a segment with the same person, so... You guys sound the same. You sound the same as a different guy, too. Ever think of that? Yes. Who is the next David Attenborough? Sir Patrick Stewart, but he's...
We did it, Joe.
Well deserved from our gorilla god man. Mr. Penguin? Honestly, probably, unfortunately, given Netflix's track record, if they are using David Attenborough stuff, they'll just do the AI David Attenborough stuff. Yeah, but that will suck, so then they would need to still find a person. Neil deGrasse Tyson? Yeah, but he's more like he's more of the space guy. Who's the space guy? Timothy Chalamet. Peter Dinklage. Gilbert Gottfried? Didn't... Well, yeah. you know, patch together some old clips of him saying stuff. Tom Holland. There's just not enough famous men of animals in space anymore. Cyndi Lauper. All right, fine. Cyndi Lauper it is. All right, let's do one more. Moana. Uh-oh, guys. Get ready to see The Rock. Like you've never seen him in a bodysuit before. Pete Hexet. The new David Attenborough is just Pete Hexet. Talking about how he muscularly will defeat the apes or whatever. He is one with the apes because he can arm wrestle them. Okay. Please skip the Moana trailer. I'm too curious about this makeup job that they put The Rock in. We have no choice. We must observe.
I know a girl from an island. She stands apart from the crowd. She loves the sea and her people.
I remember when this was a cartoon. You guys remember that? It's crazy. No, it's not.
Family proud. Moana, listen. Do you know who you are?
The stories are true.
The story has just begun. Beyond our reef.
This is girl Becky or Stacy? I think it depends how racist you are.
Moana, the ocean chose you. Find Maui. Restore
I always say that,
Vitek.
Whoa.
Te Fiji. And save us all.
The Rock is a bird? Oh, what the fuck?
Maui, demigod of the wind and sea.
Hero of men.
Huh?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. Ah, women. Women too, men and women.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No nipples needed. They should have made it Vin Diesel just to really fuck with The Rock.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
My island, my people, won't survive if we don't make it. The ocean chose me for a reason. And it chose you too.
Listen, princess, if you're gonna do this, you gotta go through a whole ocean of bad.
I'm not a princess. I'm the daughter of the chief, leader of my people.
Are you ready to be the hero?
Let's go save the world.
I got your back.
Oh, man.
What? Is there something in my teeth?
At the end, they had a cartoon shark to remind us that actually that movie is based on a cartoon, which a lot of people forget. I think they remember. I forgot. By the end of that trailer, I did forget that it was based on a cartoon. And then I was like, have I seen some of these scenes before? And I was like, nah, I haven't. I think the whole appeal is that people have seen the scenes before. I forgot about them, though. I was like, this is a brand new world of adventure, and I was getting excited. But then the shark reminded me, oh yeah, it's based on a cartoon. Isn't The Rock already like a big muscular guy? Did they need to put him in a fake muscle suit? I think they're going for like a cartoonishly big guy, but he already was that. I'm just confused. I guess he didn't want to work out for this, but he works out for all sorts of stuff. He even worked out for the Baywatch movie. So you've got to work out for the Baywatch movie. I just mean, he'd probably get big if you pay him a bunch. Or he already is big? It's just odd to put a big guy in a big muscle suit. It'd be like if in that Free Guy movie, they put Ryan Reynolds in like a normal guy suit. Like a normal, very in shape guy suit. What? If they put Ryan Reynolds in an in shape guy suit, they put him in a really big guy suit. And I got it. And I thought that was funny. What if they just put him in a slightly smaller suit, but in shape suit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what you're saying at all. They need to add old Greg. Doesn't he have a private gym in his rider? Probably. He's probably all big under that big suit he's wearing. I'm confused, is my point. We're all a little confused. But it'll probably make $1 billion. Yeah. Well, because I like that part with like the ocean is like her. That's probably all the time we have for the day. That is my favorite part. I stand by that. And I stand by this. I'm the best, and you know what it is. Just 2 facts for life. And now for a different thing, featuring someone not as cool as me. Sorry, not sorry. What's this? Not this guy? Yeah, this guy. You know, what if I just quit? Would y'all be happy then? No. You would miss me. I'm Jeb Doggett. And I'm here to teach you how to do things while I learn to do the things too. I'd be fine if you were gone. Daddy, that's so dark to say. To your own sweet, beautiful boy. You talking Jet? Because all I see is a snake that I can't trust. My hair is feeling unkempt today. What would Daddy teach you? What is he gonna teach you? How to get termites? Do I have those? Can I die for real? Can I just stop existing? I don't care if there's no afterlife. Just get me out of this fucking wood. That's my daddy's. Daddy's in the wood. He's in a bad mood today. Maybe because he accidentally unlocked the power of memory, which you should never have had. You're supposed to be a goldfish. What? You're supposed to follow the laws of like a Harry Potter painting where you're like, they seem to still have a personality. Are there souls trapped in there? But then they kind of don't remember anything, so it's fine. Get me out of here. Oh, he's just been so difficult lately. Let's learn how to do some stuff. Okay, here's a lady in jeans to teach us something that... probably something good. Let me make sure she keeps these jeans on. Okay, she does. You know what? You guys might like this one. You might.
Okay guys, this is a tutorial on how to touch grass because I know a lot of you don't know what that is or don't know how to do it. So first you want to take off your shoes like this. Yes, barefoot. It's okay to be barefoot outside if you didn't know. But first you want to take your foot and you want to touch it like that. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's how you touch grass.
Okay. That makes sense. No notes. You just do that so we'd look at her butt? Everybody has a butt, Dad. So, no. This one is text-based. This is rare for us. Here's a text-based how-to. Check it out. Stop doing that with my voice. Braised romaine lettuce hearts. These romaine lettuce hearts, 3 romaine lettuce hearts per package. You just braise them, you heat them up. You pour a bunch of vegetable stock on them, some butter, kind of boil them or something in a pot. Now you got a hot salad. You're welcome, everybody. People say it like it's gross. Well, you just haven't braised it properly. Lettuce you can do a million different things with it, including making it hot. Is it a salad, though? There's not a bunch of ranch dressing on it? Yes! Daddy, salads aren't just ranch dressing. Yes, they are. Anything that doesn't have ranch dressing on it isn't a salad. Get me out of here, you bastard! Jesus, calm down. Okay. How to tie your shoes. This is from a TED Talk. This is from the official TED channel. And that means we're going to learn. We're going to learn a lot about how to tie our shoes. This is recent. This is from last week.
I'm used to thinking of the TED audience as a wonderful collection of some of the most effective, intelligent, intellectual, savvy, worldly, and innovative people in the world. And
that's the same thing I think about TED audiences in right now, currently. Same.
I think that's true. However, I also have reason to believe that many, if not most of you, are actually tying your shoes incorrectly.
What? No. Please.
Now, I know that seems ludicrous.
Sounds buffoonish.
And believe me, I lived the same sad life until about 3 years ago.
Take it back.
And what happened to me was I bought what was for me a very expensive pair of shoes, but those shoes came with round nylon laces, and I couldn't keep them tied. So I went back to the store and said to the owner, I love the shoes, but I hate the laces. He took a look and said, oh, you're tying them wrong. Now, up until that moment, I would have thought that by age 50, one of the life skills that I had really nailed was tying my shoes. But not so. Let me demonstrate. This is the way that most of us were taught to tie our shoes.
Yeah, correctly.
Now, as it turns out, thank you. Wait, there's more. As it turns out, there's a strong form and a weak form of this knot. And we were taught.
There's a poll here that I will just fill you in on before, because I don't want to interrupt this guy. Do you tie your shoes with bunny ears or loop, swoop, and pull? 5 options you can choose here by filling it out. And your options are yes, rock and stone, mommy does it, Velcro, and creamily. And I kind of think we should grade everyone on this, because he's about to tell us the right answer, and if you pick wrong, chat, then sorry, you don't get points for today. Sorry. So be careful, or you don't get points. You gonna feel good about that if you don't get your points? Okay. Let's see if the correct way to do it is rock and stone.
To tie the weak form, and here's how to tell. If you pull the strands at the base of the knot, you can see that the bow will orient itself down the long axis of the shoe. That's the weak form of the knot. But not to worry.
They just gasped.
If we start over and simply go the other direction around the bow, we get this, the strong form of the knot. And if you pull the cords under the knot, you will see that the bow orients itself along the transverse axis of the shoe. This is a stronger knot. It will.
Carl, we will retroactively count that exclamation point 5, which would make, I think, it a tie.
Come untied less often. It will let you down less, and not only that, it looks better. We're going to do this one more time.
No.
Start as usual. Go the other way around the loop. This is a little hard for children, but I think you can handle it. Pull the knot. There it is, the strong form of the shoe knot. Now, in keeping with today's theme, I'd like to point out, and something you already know, that sometimes a small advantage someplace in life can yield tremendous results someplace else. Live long and prosper.
I put on my resume that I tie shoes right. It's been on my resume for the last 36 years. I've been doing it wrong. You put that on your resume, son? Like on an actual resume? Knots. Put knot skills under skills.
I can see.
Listen up, Jack. Card King Unjust Mama Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this.
Right.
Lord cab los I tat lawful man now.
In name of all that is holy, back to. Stop that. Stop that. I am a man. I will not be talked to like I am some kind of monster from another dimension. I will not be talked to. Daddy, I'm too depressed to keep going. Me too. Honestly. Me too. More demonic? No demonic stuff. This channel has enough demons and ghosts. Okay? So stop it. The price of the well has been paid. There's no need for this. The big studios must be built on top of a hellmouth. What makes you say that? That's so silly. What a silly idea. Okay, I gotta go. My daddy's being a little jerk. I've seen the mouth. It's real. It's not. It's not. That's too much work. Okay. We're gonna, I guess, send it to a conspiracy thing. There's this conspiracy guy. Everybody forgets about him, but he's there. And he can be requested, and surprisingly he has been. So, it's time, I guess, to seize up some truth. But, that's fine. You can seize whatever, actually, because you're never too old to learn a new trick. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. The sound broke. The truth was muted. Dang it, it was blasting over here. The heck? Wrong guy? You can't just kick me off my own thing. And it's echoey now. What the frick? How so? It broke last time too. Am I really echoing? Because that's a true mystery if I am. I don't even see how that's feasible or possible. No echo? Okay. Well, at least that went away. Just know that there was an awesome track to that. It was thumping, it was cool, it set the whole thing up. Everybody was excited to see me. That's how it should have happened. And not these constant, honestly, caught in the past, sad dad requests for some long forgotten fucking guy nobody cares about. And not me. That's my first name, sort of. A different guy that nobody cares about. Really? You think nobody cares? What the fuck is... Guy, you're like, you'll get us in trouble for being here. Really? I'm in deep hiding in an undisclosed location. And I'm still not allowed. Yes, I'm doing my own thing. You were the one who said to do this show because you had to run away from the guys who made the bees disappear. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said it's from the same guys that replaced the B-52s with a fake band. That's who I'm running from. You can't even remember that. You're supposed to take over my show. It looks like you're living in fucking that streamer guy's room. It's my own place. It's my own secret place. It's literally from... This is a thing I had when this was my show. It's the same. So you're wrong. It's just my own thing. Nobody cares. I'm the new shit. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves my style. Everybody says I'm do a better job than you. That's what everybody says. I've literally never heard that. So you've been watching me? You can't help but tune in because of this charisma? I'm disappointed in you. You've made a mockery of this show. I find it pathetic. I find what you do with your show pathetic. Prophetic? Yes, I am prophetic. We used to be friends. Yeah, sorry, I'm carrying that charisma. Conspiracy off about what? What are we even talking about today? I don't even... If you're all gonna be haters, the real conspiracy is why do I even do this?
I can see
Listen up, Jack.
So-called
Giga Trash
president,
just Mama
formerly.
Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this.
Yeah?
Vern dinner's at 7 sharp. We even got Brandon to leave his room. Love you.
Oh shoot, you just got called a din. So I guess you probably have to go. I can come and go as I please. Last time I checked, I'm not even sure if this is America because I'm in an undisclosed location, so there's no laws. Shoot, that is how that works. What was the request? Let's see. God, there's too many of these. How to with Jeb, Trent at the movies. Why is A-Rod Rooney so into feet? That's a dark and twisted question for sure. You know what? Yeah, fine. I'm going to watch this video. And if you think you can break down a conspiracy video better than me, then I'd like to see you try. That's all you do. You watch a video and you just talk about it. You think that's providing value to anyone? No, I do more than that. I go to YouTube. Here's my process. I search. Why are guys into feet? Then I hit enter. And then I listen to this trustworthy neuroscientist from the Flagrant podcast explain it. Even though I have to say no to that. Fine, then I'll listen to FeetFinder.com's spokesperson tell me why guys are into feet. This is from noted theorist FeetFinder, okay? You don't trust this source, Vern, if that's even your name? I've never revealed my real name. I thought your name was Vern. You just doxed me. Which is, okay, whatever. This is from FeetFinder. They're going to fill us in here. And all you guys have been wondering why. Well, answers are out there. If you're willing to leave no stone unturned. No stone unturned. Let's watch the video.
Okay, honest moment. Have you ever wondered why are people attracted to feet? They're just casually curious about what is going on in the brain that makes it so ordinary feel so attractive. It's one of the most searched, least openly discussed topics.
Has this guy wondered it? I'm assuming he has. I'm assuming he's wondered that based on the tone.
Online. And today, we are breaking this silence. No judgment, no weirdness, just science.
No
psychology,
weirdness, okay.
And fascinating truth behind a taboo that millions secretly share and adore. This is Food Attraction Explained.
Wait, someone's entered my domain. Domain, infinite expansion. What's your problem? We're just learning truth here. You never wondered? You can't just judge from the corners here. Everybody's judging me today. This was literally a no judgment zone. He just said it. Yeah, now you're in the conspiracy room. You're in the conspiracy cave. Come on, come over here. Say hi.
Her name is what?
She
You guys
can't-
are enabling this.
Yo, let the streams hang and take to Okay. You don't want to watch this with me?
No.
You're not curious?
I don't even want to look at the screen. We tried to stop it. Is that true?
No, they requested this.
Oh, ew.
Every one of them requested this. As a group, they got together and decided. If Kendall puts on that wig, she'll become Guy Fieri. What wig do you even mean? What are you even talking about?
God.
Look, this is only a 6-minute.
We begged, they said. We begged.
There's a record of this chat, just so you know. This is for fact finding. I'm not into feet
No
myself.
one requested this, they said.
They said, why is A.I. Rooney so into feet? I'd say I followed the breadcrumbs using my investigative acumen, and I found the source of knowledge here, which is foot what was it? Footsomething.com? Yeah, feetfinder.com.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
No, wait,
you've
that's
got some
not what
skin
it
in this
is.
game.
Wait, what is it? When the one that
You're thinking about FootWiki or whatever.
Oh, okay,
Wiki
I'm
feet.
thinking WikiFeed. I'm thinking WikiFeed. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking WikiFeed.
I think this is all a misunderstanding. And the only way to gain understanding is to get to the bottom of this by finding out why men are into feet. Or people. I'm taking fucking crazy pills. What's happening? What even is this?
Does he ever do characters off stream?
Does what?
No, but we make fun of TV characters a lot. So we'll turn into them for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like Mega Man, when you defeat an enemy, you absorb their powers and become them.
Okay, have fun.
You don't want to watch it. There's no feet in it. There's barely any feet in it. It's mostly a discussion.
No.
I've never seen someone so against the truth. Is she going? You are not allowed. That is too many things she doesn't like. Okay. She's just a hater. Just keep it down. She will say things to me that make me feel bad. All right, let's continue though, because I need to know.
Where curiosity meets real answers. Let's jump straight to the point and discuss the brain science behind the food attraction. Inside your brain, there is a region called the sensory cortex.
Oh.
Think of this
Is that like
as
for feet?
a body map. Each part corresponds to a different body area. And here's the twist. The regions representing feet and arousal sit right next to each other. That proximity now can create crossover activation. Now, in simple terms, many times signals sometimes blend. So, this neurological overlap is one of the biggest clues behind why people are actually sexually...
I'm just going to pause it here. Did he say there's a foot attraction center to the brain right at the front of the sensory cortex? Because that makes so much sense. See, this is why we watch these videos. Because now we know for sure, and it all adds up.
Attracted to feet. No, it's not random. It's biological wiring. Brains are pattern machines. If stimulation, emotion, or early experiences connect feet with excitement, the brain strengthens that pathway. Over time, attraction can form, not because something is wrong, but because the brain is followed by this natural learning process. And suddenly, something most people overlook becomes very interesting.
How does he talk about this for another 5 minutes? Because there's like 5 minutes left in this video. I'm a little less. You're afraid of the truth? You're afraid to hear what he has to say? I'm not afraid of anything. And again, don't take it easy. Stop appearing. You're not biologically horned up for feet, I guess. So you need to go get a pedicure. What he's saying is actually slanderous lies. The reason you're so attracted to feet is because you've ingested nothing but foot fetish media for your entire life. Big Nike. Big L'Oreal commercial. Every single Hobbit movie. All of them designed to keep you fascinated by feet. But afraid of what they can do from you. Is move you from a place of not understanding to say like your computer where you can look stuff up to find out what the truth really is. That's what you're missing here. What you said isn't even that good, so you're not showing up anything. You're just showing up. You're not showing up. You know what I mean? Catherine's in love with Bigfoot. Bigfoot's been trying to get us obsessed with feet for a long time. In the jungle, under the woods, with their huge marketing budgets, which they use to make us all obsessed with feet for the eventual takeover. So that as soon as they show up, we roll over for them. Say, show those as big honking hairy feet. We love those. We're not on my watch. Look, we agree here, obviously. I was going to say the same thing. There's no reason for us to fight. We agree. Obviously, you took all my talking points, which is fucked up, but yes. This guy is a fraud sent to us from Big Feet to try to explain it away. When obviously the thing that we're all naturally attracted to is knee pits. What's that? You know, it's like that old Ally McBeal episode. Knee pits. That actually, if you rub them the right way, women go crazy, and that makes sense because they're so attractive. This is an attractive part of the body. It's the pit of the knee. You know, he said this was a no judgment zone, and honestly, all I'm feeling today is way too much fucking judgment. So, why don't you miss me with your lack of curiosity, all right? And that goes for you too. I'm the most curious man on the planet. I mean that in every way possible. Are you hitting on me? Is this a power move? I don't understand. Who knows? It's a mystery, isn't it? You see the power of mystery, and now you're curious, aren't you? No, I don't wonder. I'm not curious about how your knee pit feels. Really? Not at all. Not even if I say tease the knee pit. It's just under here. Under these dark, mysterious pants. Stop it. Everybody stop everything. I don't quit. This is still my segment. Eventually it's going to be a call-in show, and then you're going to all realize I'm like the best character on this stream. I'm the most thought out, and I have the most to say. Character. You know, I have the best character of any person on this stream is what I mean. Look, that's it. We got to go. Kendall's we gotta talk to her in private about, you know, she needs to expand her vision on foot videos. And thus we might have to do the gaming thing tomorrow because it's already 6:48. We actually need to be done by 7 because we have a thing. So we're gonna send it back to the newsroom to probably just find somebody to raid. And then tomorrow we'll play Police Simulator, which also works because it doesn't seem to have downloaded correctly anyway. It's back to the newsroom. Hey, wait a minute. What just happened here? It's a true mystery, isn't it? I seem to have taken over the stream entirely. Unless, of course, someone were to do something truly twisted and use their dark demonic powers to send me away. I don't have such powers. But I am all alone in this room. It's just me in here. Okay. You miss him? You just saw him. That's enough of him. You don't need more. You don't feel like anything was answered about the evil AI foot fetishist? Okay, wait. I have a plan here. Can I... how hard would it be for me to get him to say something? But remotely. Okay. One second. Mud Butter? We can ask Mud Butter why he's so in defeat, I guess. You are Andy Rooney. 60 Minutes host. But you keep talking about how hot feet are. I'm asking an AI right now. Why? And I will give you the answer via Andy Rooney. And then we can settle this. Wait, oh god, it's so long. No, he's talking for so long. Oh god, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmarishly long response. Well, you know what? I'm going to say you guys asked for this. So, brace yourself for a bit of a long walk here, everyone.
You ever notice people spend a fortune on shoes, but nobody ever talks about the things inside them? I mean, we polish the leather, we admire the stitching, we line them up like they're museum pieces. But the feet? The feet are doing all the work. Sweating, walking, suffering, and frankly, not getting nearly the appreciation they deserve. Now, I'm not saying I like feet, I'm just saying when you really stop and think about it, they've got a certain presence. They're honest. You can't fake a foot, a face can lie. A handshake can be firm or limp depending on the mood. But a foot tells the truth. It's been places, it's seen things. And have you noticed how people react to feet? The second you bring them up, everyone gets uncomfortable. Why? It's the only part of the body we've collectively agreed is both completely normal and somehow taboo. You can talk about elbows all day, no one bats an eye. But mention feet, and suddenly it's, what are you getting at, Andy? I'm not getting at anything. I'm just observing that maybe, just maybe, we've been ignoring one of the more intriguing parts of the human experience. Also, they're warm. Have you ever really noticed that? Feet are weirdly warm. And I don't trust anything that warm that's been in a shoe all day.
Okay, well, there you go. There's the answer to your question, you know. Sometimes you just have to go to the source, I guess. But feet get cold too sometimes. Yeah. All right, who's on? I gotta go do things. I gotta go live a very exciting life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's what I gotta go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. How are there so many people I don't remember that I follow? Well, I guess I'll raid Ricky. Wait, okay, but what about what? What about the testicle trail? I don't think he's into that. Maybe you shouldn't have the audio playing out of the car speakers. Like, he gave a very well-reasoned argument for his particular interests, okay? So anyone who heard that and is against it is just afraid of listening. That's how I feel personally.
In case I forget anybody who isn't Chinese Blackwell.
Someday we all will. I'm sorry that's the arc of history. Okay, we'll be back on Wednesday. We will play Police Simulator. Apologies that we couldn't do it today. I have to figure out why it's not downloading. It just says cloud error when I click on it, which is a bad sign. A Steam cloud error. But we'll get it to work. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's just a case raid. Feel free to stick around with Ricky. It looks like he's playing... What's Ricky up to? I already closed it. Well, he's doing something. Maybe he's playing Slay the Spire, which I've been playing, honestly, way too much of myself. Cloud Error is a Final Fantasy VII thing? Yeah. Maybe Cloud is DLC now in Police Simulator. Man, it's been a while. It's been a while since we played that game. That game. Is it a game if it's a perfect simulation? Or have we just created our own pocket universe of nothing but cops? Stream Slay the Spire 2? Hey, you know, Brandon could play it. I mean, I honestly would totally play Slay the Spire 2 on stream, but... would that be remotely watchable? I'm kind of bad at streaming games, honestly. Because I kind of just sit there and think about the game. If I'm actually playing it. Last time I played Fiona Sirlon, yeah. Well, anyway, say hi to Ricky for me. We will be back on Saturday. And, in case you're wondering if there were two versions of... Oh, wait, did I already delete it? Damn, it's already gone. I was going to say there was a secondary audio of AI Rooney saying that, but I can't actually find it, so that tease can't go anywhere.
That's fine. It doesn't need to. Okay, bye everybody. I'm gonna eat feet now, but not sexually. I'm just gonna eat them. It's just a consumption thing for me.